Hi, third graders. Today you need to be on page 256 in your math textbook. And you need to have your math spiral out. Don't write your answers in the textbook, but you're going to write it on a separate piece of paper if you don't have your math spiral, and then that's what you'll be taking a picture of. So you are actually going to be submitting problems 2 through 6. So you do not need to worry about number 1. And you also don't need to worry about 7 or 8. I put 7 and 8 as a can do though if you would like to do that. So on number 2, you're going to be using this spinner. Find the probability of landing on red. So remember, you want to count how many options there are and then count how many are red. So blank out of blank. Or you can also think of it as a fraction. The chance of landing on red is blank. So you can write that either way. On the next ones, you're going to be using the bar graphs to answer the questions. So how many fewer fourth graders than third graders prefer soccer? So you're going to be comparing this over here, fourth grade, and then third grade. So you're going to have to look at both in order to compare how many had liked soccer, how many liked soccer in third grade. Number 4, which grade has more students who like baseball? So again, you're going to have to interpret the bar graph. So baseball is here, baseball is here. So which grade has more students who like baseball? Number 5, how many students were surveyed in both grades in the bar graphs above? That means you're going to have to add them all up. So if you look at soccer, okay, that's 10 plus 7 plus blank. You have to go over here, plus blank, plus blank, plus blank to get a total of all the students in both grades. Number 6, it says, in the spinner above, does each color have an equally likely chance of occurring? And you need to explain your answer. So when it says in the spinner above, it's talking about the spinner way back up at the top that you used for number 2. So you're going to need to go back here and see if each color has an equal chance of occurring. So I would count up all the reds, the blues, and the greens and determine if they're equally likely to happen. This is sort of like a check your progress to see if you're going to be ready for the quiz tomorrow. So kind of use this to gauge how you're doing. If you have any questions at all, feel free to email or post on Google Classroom if you're stuck on one of them. That way we can make sure to help you out with anything that you need before the test. All right, don't forget to take a picture and upload it to Google Classroom.